Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Vox, and this is Pokemon Sage. Pokemon Sage is a custom Pokemon fan-made game created using RPG Maker or Game Maker or whatever it is. And it actually looks pretty cool. It has a bit more of an original concept versus a ROM hack in that it has its own unique characters, own unique areas, completely custom Pokemon. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The music's actually pretty nice as well. It gives you some options for the font sizes from the different games. You do have to install the fonts before you install the game. And it's currently in just kind of an open demo beta mode. It's not completely released yet, and it's still a little rough around the edges, but it's a pretty interesting game. So let's go ahead and get into the intro to the game. Arrows are the movement controls. C is basically your A button, X is your B button, Z is your run button, and F5 is your key item button. Let's find out about our adventure. Well then, without further ado, you are about to enter a world of blah 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 blah. You're gathering hints, and new paths will open, and you're solving mysteries and using Pokemons. Your adventure is solely not about becoming powerful, it's about playing Pokemon. Let's go ahead and keep playing. This world is filled with many Pokemon. People battle them, some enjoy them for company. I am interested in studying them. That's why I've come to Urobos. That's the region name, Urobos, however the heck you say that. They call me the Pokemon Professor. Your new adventure begins. What gender are you? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Interesting character design, kind of looks like Aladdin to be honest, but it's pretty cool seeing just a non-white protagonist for once, even though it's in a fan-made game instead of a AAA game. Moving on. Your very own Pokemon story is about to unfold. Let's go! So this is your home, and that's one of the custom Pokemon's overworld sprites down there. Of course, withdraw your potion from the PC. As always, you can't turn that down. Jumping forward to our starter selection here, you go into the Pokemon Lab. It's all very villagey, wood-built structure. Your main rival is named Sophia, or I don't know what the option would be if you chose female. And you get to choose your starter. There's of course just the grass, water, and fire type. Foliat is the grass hatchling, which is a grass bird type. Kindling is the tender Pokemon, it's a little fire goat. And then you have Ogwade, the water dinosaur basically. And that's what I went with. It looked pretty cool. I liked it. And then of course your rival's going to choose the opposite Pokemon of you. So she chose Foliat. And then let's have our standard rival battle when we try to leave. Again, this game is a little rough around the edges. The starts of battles are kind of hesitant a little bit, especially for wild battles, and not everything is as paced as it should be in Pokemon, but that scene right there is really cool. One thing I like about the trend of custom Pokemon games moving towards RPG Maker kind of games is that it allows them a lot more freedom. You're no longer restricted by what the ROMs force you to do and things like that. That also means it requires a lot more dev work. However, barrier of entry is never a reasonable complaint, and I think it's led to a lot more creative titles for, or I guess hacks or fan-made games for custom Pokemon games. So here you have your standard battle option. Nothing really different here or too spectacular. The sprites look nice. You get, again, custom Pokemon. Animations are there. There's a couple unique ones, but they don't actually look anywhere near as good as the official ones. So, you know, you got to take that into consideration. And then you gain a level, and for whatever reason, it always takes forever for the experience bar to gain you a level. So that can get quite tedious over time. I didn't mean go that hard. That's what she said. Anyway, let's skip forward to our traveling here. Here you see some of the area you travel through. It's actually a really nicely constructed area, really pretty. And there's a lot of trainers along the level there. There you just saw a transition battle glitch issue. And you fight trainers. Most of them have Capigs or the deer Pokemon that you had in your house. I forgot its name already. and level up. And I got my starter Pokemon to about level 11 before I actually made it to the first town, so you're gonna get quite the experience buff off of fawning, that's what it's called. You're gonna get quite the experience buff off of just trying to make it to the next town, but that's alright. So then you reach the next town of Tremel Town. You find a Pokemon Center, a Pokemart, and a blocked off coal mine, as well as the lab assistant you have to bring back home. Healing your Pokemon, I mean everything about this game works about as you would expect from a Game Boy style Pokemon game, so nothing surprising but nothing disappointing either. Healing your Pokemon works. Obviously, go talk to people in the Pokemon Center. Works about the same. You can run around inside buildings, which I always love. I can't believe it took them that long to figure it out. And then you make your way all the way back to the town just for her to run off, and you gotta go all the way back to the starter town. So that's a bit annoying, but whatever. I do like watching or going through the houses and talking to everybody just to make sure I get all the relevant information that I need. And then head up to the Pokemart, and surprisingly, you can actually pick up an item I would not have expected you to be able to pick up yet. Here we have a mother homeschooling her child wearing a beanie. He wants to go to real school. He wants to be a real boy. Anyway, Pokemart. Of course, they say there's not much variety because you don't get as many items so you level up, and then boom, you can go ahead and buy Pokeballs. So that's pretty neat. You do have to make your way all the way to that town, so the forever I spent in the woods making it to the next town, I could have been catching Pokemon, but that's alright. And then we head back to the starter village. And of course the game continues on from there. There's obviously its own entire story with gyms and the like. I just wanted to check it out, see how it worked, see what it was like. Pretty cool. Completely custom, from what I can tell, completely original Pokemon game. Still an open demo, beta phase. It won't be out for quite some time. Pokemon Sage is the title. I'm looking forward to see what it's like from that release. I'm not going to put a whole lot of time into it gameplay wise until it's released, but I did want to check out the demo and tell you guys about it. I do hope you enjoyed this video. As always, thank you very much for watching, and let me know what you think about Pokemon Sage in the comment section below, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.